Yo, a little change of routine right now. I'm just getting straight to it as I get up. Pause. But you get what I'm saying, right? I may cuss, but I don't curse. I'm doing a past, present, and future reading because I'm feeling real geared to time travel again lately. My dreams have brought me to this sector of reading, if you will. I believe we're the time machines and not like something that you hop in and take off. But that's me, you know what I mean? Maybe some of y'all can relate. But I'm going to draw 3 cards that represent the past, the present, and the future for the Aries energy. And that could be if you're an Aries or if you're a cross watcher, watch it for the Aries. You just want to know about the Aries energy in general. Alright. So I'm going to cut this deck. This is the card for the past, y'all. Judgment. So I don't know if you're being judged. I don't know if it's other people being judged. Somebody's being judged. Something's being judged. This is the type of judgment that's going to have people evaluate themselves. It's going to also cause them to gain composure of themselves due to that self-reflection. It's going to offer the chance to, I'm saying going to, excuse me. It has. This is past tense. Pardon me. A little slow waking up here. But this is something that has offered people to renew themselves. I think this is going to be pretty interesting to see what the present and future holds as well. But this it gives people the opportunity to renew themselves and to stop passing on blame to other people for for their circumstances and their condition and their overall being in life. You know what I mean? With it being a judgment card as well, it could be in relation to people's relationships. So I'm looking at the 2022, people's relationships being in imbalance because of people's either dominance in the relationship, abuse of their position in the relationship, and or the passivity because people tolerated the relationship longer than they needed to. So let's look at the present moment for the Aries energy. The Devil in reverse, major arcana is popping now. So the present energy is, which is pretty interesting, is that for those who have been released from the bondage that had them in the position to be under judgment, then they are abundant right now, or becoming abundant at this very moment, because they adhered to the judgment. And this is even if they, let's say that they were already upright and doing the right thing when the judgment came sweeping over, cool, they was already going to be in this position of abundance anyhow. But this is also in the present moment a time where that ambition is taken to a height to where it's a bit excessive. They have become maybe haughty, or just maybe drunk with power. All right, that's a potentiality right now as well. And it's because it's like when you've been in chains for such a long time and you finally get released, you can be like a bat out of hell because you've been trapped for so long. And that's really the excuse for the behavior. Like with this newfound freedom, people are running amok because they've tolerated the bondage for so long that they're actually exercising their bruises instead of celebrating their freedom from the bondage. So That's what's happening in the meantime. Yet there is an air of abundance that can come with this, or it can go either way. You can lose the abundance that you've accumulated because of this. You know, sometimes this sounds foul and crazy, but there's security in bondage. It's like, you know, your check is going to be there at the end of the work week, right? But what happens when that's no longer there, type shit. This is the future based on this Aries energy. And it kind of makes sense when we're talking about Aries energy. You're darting away from, you know what I mean, your single entity, the one representing Aries. You just want to be individual. You want to be you. You want to do your thing. You know what I mean? But this is the Chariot, and it's upright. There's three major arcanas out here. So, you know, this is a mass reading, if you will. This doesn't really stay hovering over like a personal type of thing, but it can impact the individual. You make it fit how it's supposed to fit, but there's a victory underway in the future, and it has something to deal with freedom as this story unfolds. It's about being able to overcome the obstacles that were in your way. In this reading, it pertained to bondage, and you probably were judged because of the bondage you were under. And then once you broke free, you got the busting the dope moves, and the next thing you know, you're overcoming your obstacles and you're achieving success. Your ambition is in alignment to where it's not out of whack to where you don't know where you're going. You've actually found direction in the future to not only be successful in your endeavors, but to also be able to navigate your way through monkey wrenches that get tossed your way because you've experienced them before. So now you know how to respond and react to them in a more productive type of way, even in a cunning way, but more importantly in a way that you don't get tricked off the streets. And with that being said, I'm out. Until next time. Oh, by the way, I'll be fixing up the website to add on actual tarot readings to the website. I've noticed there's been like some discrepancy in that area. It's been brought to my attention, so I'm moving on that accord to fix it. I'm out.